The Jimmy Savile bandwagon is fuller than an Irish pub on St. Paddy's Day, so let's keep jumping on it. Someone did complain about that before, but it's, what can you say when you got this stuff? Give us a subscribe if you would. Oh yeah, there we go. Have a look at that down there. Right, let's read an article. Missed opportunity after Jimmy Savile to deal with NHS necrophilia. Okay, we've started with NHS necrophilia. Let me just bring this up here so I can control this. It says, Inquiry Chief, NHS did not consider the risk of abuse in mortuaries after harrowing allegations about notorious paedophile. New inquiry notes. A lot of people just think, he was a bit of a... No, he was an equal opportunities man. And the dead were equally welcomed into his world. There was a missed opportunity to tighten security in NHS mortuaries after Jimmy... Just to be clear, that's where you go when you die. Right? After Jimmy Savile's crimes were unearthed. After serial necrophiliac David Fuller... I didn't even know about David Fuller. Fuller spent 15 years abusing the corpses of more than 100 women and girls at Maidstone and Tunbridge Wells NHS Trust after police found a trove of images at his home. They always have to take pictures. Take a breath, Carl. It's a necrophilia. It scares me. In 2020, during an investigation into a long-solved double murder he committed in 1987, the probe identified a host of mischances to catch Fuller, who was alleged to have access to mortuary 444 times in a year. Nothing wrong there, probably. People don't even go to work that many times a year. What you doing? What are you doing coming in at 1 a.m., David? We'll get in him properly, I think. Although it's clearly an unusual, most unpleasant thing, it's not unheard of. After all, Jimmy Savile was involved in the misuse of the bodies in the mortuaries in Leeds, which was included in the report on the Savile inquiry at Leeds General Hospital. To a certain extent, it was a bit of a missed... The phrasing on this, to a certain extent, it was a bit of a missed opportunity back in 2015 when the lessons of Savile issue and inquiries were passed around the NHS. Because of the issue about abusing people in the mortuary was not one of the things the NHS was told about, although it's in the reports. A bit of a missed opportunity to stop someone, essentially banging our collective nan. Is that a good enough technical term to use? Incredibly harrowing but unconfirmed allegations. Yeah, but they were singing about on the football terraces in the 80s. Come on now, no smoke and all that stuff. Unrestricted access to the mortuary. This is a man who had unrestricted access to girls' schools, mental hospitals, kids, and everything. And he did it all there. So you just give him unrestricted access to the mortuary, and he won't do anything. He'll probably just go, rest in peace, our collective nan. Don't touch that. Committed sex acts on corpses there and claimed to have jewellery made from glass eyes taken from the dead. Well, that might be some sort of, Ouija board activity, or taxidermy, some sort of advanced human taxidermy. Advised strengthening the care of bodies at the trust and urged other leaders to consider if such events could happen again. Did not carry through the specific recommendations. Yeah, I mean, how are people getting access to dead bodies? I guess when people are dead, right, if you've got a shop with loads of customers come in, you go, let's put some health and safety procedures in place. I know that sounds boring, but we don't want customers to die in shops, do we? But when it's just a room full of dead people, it probably is like Dave comes into work hungover and it's just, there's a room full of dead people. They're not going to grass me up. No, so you might want to put a fucking camera up. Maybe don't film the bodies, Maybe don't film the bodies. Maybe get some AI to just detect when there's a dead one, blur that out of the CCTV, but make sure if there's any moving bodies, particularly moving on the already horizontal bodies, and now there's a new but moving horizontal body, don't blur that out. We can send that to the police. I'm going to invent a system to detect necrophilia. That's my play. If I was running for anything, that would be my no more banging our collective nans would be my pledge. Yeah, there was a line here. Sorry about all these horrible adverts as well. Are there systems and processes in place? Exactly. Come and buy Carl's AI stop banging our collective nan system. That'll do. Jimmy Savile bandwagon. My bottom. But my alive bum. Don't or don't. I don't know what I'm saying. These always end weird. Probably should have done more, shouldn't they? All right, give us a sub on that. I'll see you in a bit.